All right, guys, check this out. So this is a really interesting arm lock position. It's basically where they have both ankles crossed kind of over your head, okay? So one of the main concepts with escaping arm locks is you gotta clear your head. So check this out. This is a little interesting, like I said, leg positioning when people go for the arm lock. It happens a lot. It actually happened with Buchecha and Roger Gracie. So look at how you escape this.
I gotta clear my head. And this one, guys, by the way, is a little bit hairy because what happens is I actually have to let go of my grip, okay? But here's what I'm gonna do.
So this is a really important detail. If you notice, his knees are a little bit flared out. And so what I gotta do is I gotta be able to clear both of his legs off my head. Look what I do.
So I'm here. I still keep my same defense, so bring my wrist to my body because initially what happens is people are gonna start to pull back on the arm, right? So I wanna buy a little bit of a defense. My hand is gonna come in here.
So I basically put my hand inside over my head, and what that arm inside does is it kind of creates a ramp that allows me to kind of clear his legs off my head. Watch again.
If there's no space, like if he's flaring his knee, then I will.
That little bump helps to basically create a little bit of space so I can sneak my hand inside, and I sneak it right underneath the knee. That's where there's going to be the most space.
Now right here, if he falls back, can he take my arm? Absolutely. So when my hand sneaks inside, I have to do this.
That swinging with my legs is super important. Swinging my legs helps my head to basically move so that my elbow can get to the ground and basically pull out from in between his legs. So if you notice, my elbow is not in between his legs anymore.
Elbow lifts to clear. Take my arm. Right?
So when they go for the arm lock, what they're trying to do is they're trying to break your elbow, and so it's really important to clear your elbow line. So watch this again.
Double legs over the head. This hand is here to buy me some time, right? I want to get my hand underneath here, and if it's not, there's not space, so like right now he's flaring his knee down.
So when they flare the knee down, you do a little bump. What that does is it kind of brings his knee in, and it gives you a tiny bit of space just for a moment to sneak your hand inside. Right there, my hand comes inside. Now I put my hand on my face, and that helps me to be able to lift my elbow and clear those legs off my head.
Okay. And as soon as my hand comes inside, because I gotta get my head up, right? I gotta get my head up. So as soon as my hand comes inside, my elbow.
So that's just a really important detail and a really important concept. What you always notice is a lot of times when people get in an arm lock, they're trying to clear legs off the head. That's why you see guys pushing their legs off the head, and that's why you see a lot of times when people start in the arm lock position, for example, EBI rules, people start with their ankles crossed. It makes it harder to push that leg off the head. So with the ankles crossed here, I got to clear both those legs off my head, and I do it by sneaking my hand inside and using my elbow.